Hey guys, welcome to Dow Jones ES and Euro USD review. I'm going to go over what happened from Friday afternoon into close. The last video already stated what's going on, so I'll keep this very brief. I left off around 12 o'clock. The thing I was looking for at this point now is this level to get tested, potentially for a reclaim. Otherwise, the only thing I had available would have been a failed breakdown of the low from Friday morning or the low right here from a couple of days ago. You can't see right now, and you can see now this low right here. Also, there's a little bit of a mini cluster of lows here. But anyways, going back to the rest of Dow Jones futures on Friday afternoon, we pretty much consolidated around these levels and then provided a little mini failed breakdown here. We set a low at 1230 that went for over almost 10 points. Let's see, yeah, 10 points, and then we undercut it. Tried to go through a couple times. This green line was my trigger, and then we started pushing at 215. That allowed us to have a nice long that went for over 10 points and back tested this reclaim level finally that I mentioned I was looking for earlier. We hit that and we sold, so that's perfect. This is getting weaker now. There's multiple touches. When I adjust levels, we'll see how it falls in line, but essentially getting above this will be a reclaim as well as a mini failed breakdown here of not mini, just a failed breakdown. So that's what I'm looking on the upside for Dow Jones futures. Below we have a couple lows here, this right here, this one right here, and this one right here. So once I set up some levels, maybe we can get a dip in recovery of these two lows. Otherwise, maybe just as low as this one before we work our way up. And that's what I'm looking at in Dow Jones futures. Just briefly zooming out a little bit onto a 2-hour chart. This is still the bull flag that I'm looking at. I might need to expand it a little more to account for today, but you can see we actually pushed off 12 points directly off of it at 2 o'clock this afternoon. So I also had this earlier up. I reviewed that in a previous video for what I was looking for this morning and how today's setups were awesome and right on the spot. So that's just something I use to keep my notes. Let's go to ES real quick. ES is also within this big bull flag. We tried to break out of it and we actually broke back down into it. Not a good thing in general, but a great thing for further upside potentially as we bounce at the right level here, undercut it, set up a failed breakdown, and we could be ready to push through on the open to test this resistance that I'm looking at. So let's go to a 15-minute chart real quick and go over what we saw from 12 o'clock in the afternoon onwards. Essentially, we were just basing over 64.74. So what I was looking for before that was a dip in recovery of 64.74 just to see if my charting was right. And that's what we got a couple times. We got that right here at 12 o'clock for a 10-point bounce. Then we got a little mini fail breakdown here that went up 1 or 2 levels. And then we got a real good fail breakdown where we lost 74 down 2 minor levels, back tested the better trigger I had for this fail breakdown setup from earlier. And that allowed us to push right up through and get back to this reclaim level. This is now the level that we're trying to reclaim. We consolidated above it and around it for over an hour and a half. So now I think at open, we could just see a powerful open, maybe a little bit of a back test here, then just take off. Otherwise, you have a couple clear lows here for failed breakdowns from Friday, both of which would be the ideal setups I'm looking for. Let's finish with Euro USD real quick. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, we were lingering up here. We almost tried to break through. We did a little mini fail breakdown, like not even a pip above this high we went, and then we lost it. And we just sold from there, came back down, tested this level again. It's getting weak now. Look out for flushes and recoveries of it. Otherwise, if we do lose this level, we can continue to sell downwards a little bit, back test this breakout, maybe back test this breakout and set up a nice long as we're currently breaking out of this flag in Euro USD. I'll be back with more. Have a great day.